Hey everybody, happy Friday and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and this is Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More. It is that time again for my second edition of Friday Fails and Holy Grails. In this video, I am going to be talking about the full face of products I just cannot live without and those that I wish I never got. You want to see what are my faves and which ones I'd like to just dump in the trash? Stay tuned.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface.
Okay, everybody, welcome back. Like I said, hi, my name is Lynn, and this is Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you chose to click on my channel. I hope you enjoy what you see and you choose to hit that subscribe button. When you do, make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, because I do a lot of great things on this channel, like get ready with me's, try-ons, first impressions, unboxings, hauls, empties, obviously my Friday Fails and Holy Grails, my Monday morning masks. I have several, my show support Sundays, my thank you Thursdays. I have several weekly series that I do on my channel. I also do giveaways, so make sure you go over and check out my thank you Thursday video to find out how to enter to win my monthly giveaway for January. You still have time to get in on that. But today, I'm going to be talking about, once again, about my Friday Fails and Holy Grails. I'm going to be telling you about full faces of products that I just can't live without, and those that I just want to, I just wanted to toss in the trash. Excuse me, guys, I can't speak today. So I'm going to kind of start in order because I got a lot of stuff sitting here, and I don't want to confuse myself because it's really easy to do these days. So of course I'm going to start with primer. Now, the primer that I just cannot live without, and it is a very affordable primer. I keep this in my collection at all times, and that is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is the best primer. It fills in my pores, it fills in my scars, it just makes my skin very even, and pretty much any of the foundations I use goes over it nicely. I absolutely love this stuff, and it is so affordable. This will always be in my makeup bag. But then there was a product that, there was a primer that I was very disappointed in, and I was surprised because I usually like their stuff. And this is the Color Effects Water Cloud Primer. I know a lot of people liked it, but I just didn't like the way, I had a problem with it, not filling in underneath of my eyes and around my mouth where I have my fine lines. It just did not hold, and I had certain foundations that I used just didn't flow with it nicely. So yeah, I use it sometimes if I'm like really have to, but this definitely was a disappointment to me. And then I guess the next thing that I would put on after that would be my foundations. Now, when I go through these categories, I am probably, in just about every category, I have a high-end and then I have an affordable product. I always try to have an affordable brand that I think is absolutely amazing. That way, if money's tight, if I'm in a bind or whatever, I can run out to the drugstore or Walmart or whatever and snatch it up, and it's not a problem. So, for my foundations, obviously my favorite foundation, which you guys hear me say all the time, is the Becca 24-hour Ultimate Coverage Foundation. I have two different bottles. One of them is for winter and one is for summer. In the winter, I have to go down to the linen color. And then in the summertime, I can use the buff, and they are absolute perfect matches for my skin. And I just absolutely love them. I love them, and I always have this foundation in my collection, no matter what other foundations I may be using or testing out at the time. And then for the affordable foundation that I have found that I love the Milani Conceal Imperfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer. I absolutely love this. And a lot of times when I do use this, I actually do not have to go in with a separate concealer. It's just a perfect, and this one is another one. This was one that I got for the wintertime. This is my wintertime shade, but this is another one that I found the perfect match for my skin. And the foundation that really disappointed me, it's not an expensive one. It's actually only $5, but everybody was talking about how amazing they thought it was. And it is the Believe Beauty Foundation. I went up to my Dollar General and I picked it up. And first off, it didn't seem to have a wide variety of shades, and it says it's full coverage, and it absolutely was not full coverage at all. Like, I was piling it on my face to the point that it looked caked on there, and I still did not have the coverage that I want. So yeah, I think I've only used this like 2 times, and it was just a complete disappointment to me. Everybody else, maybe it's just me, everybody else raved about it, but I absolutely cannot stand this foundation. And then when we go to the concealers, everybody has heard me say this 1,000 times. The Laura Geller, it comes in a little tube. It's the squeeze one. I can't think of the name of it at the time. It was in my makeup bag that I lost. Oh my god, that was like my favorite concealer ever. It was absolutely perfect. But I also have this Laura Geller Baked Radiance Cream Concealer, and this is pretty much a real close hit to the other Laura Geller one, and I absolutely love them. I have a full size. I found them at Marshall's. Both of them are samples, and they were on clearance. I only paid like $1 or $2 each for each one of them, and I absolutely fell in love. I do have a full size of the liquid one coming. If I can find it, I will put a picture up there of the one I'm talking about. But this should tell you, with the cream concealer, like, I absolutely love this stuff. And then, of course, I had to have an affordable one in there because I can't always afford to kick out the money for the Laura Geller one unless I find it at Marshall's. But I always keep the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in my collection. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I love it. I may even actually love it more than the Laura Geller, and it is super affordable. And then I have 2 concealers that completely disappointed me, and it really surprised me. And a lot of people ranted and raved about this first one, and it is the It Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Concealer. Every time I use this, the color is a really good match, but every time within a couple hours I have creases and caked up where it is, where you can see where it's settled in the creases underneath of my eye. And I have tried to apply it lightly. I've tried to put it on a little bit heavier, thinking maybe I didn't use enough, but no matter what I do, within 3 or 4 hours my under eyes look horrible. Like, I look like I'm 60 years old. I swear. I was completely disappointed. And this one, it's not that it didn't work well, or it's not that it didn't show up well, like in the color match. But this is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It's a weightless, it says it's a complete coverage concealer. And once again, I do not think that it gave me anywhere near complete coverage. It seems like no matter how much, every time I have ever used this, I've had to go in with another concealer to get the coverage that I wanted. So these two were a huge disappointment to me. I know there's a lot of people out there that love these two, and I am sorry, guys, and I am no makeup expert. These are just my opinions, but and maybe it's just my face or how I do my makeup, but I do not like these two concealers at all. Like, I've only been saving them to show them to you guys in this video, and then they are gone. So then we're going to talk about some powders. My absolute favorite powder. I do not have it right now. I ran out, and I am in the process of waiting for a box to come in the mail, and I cannot wait for it to get here because it is my all-time favorite. It is the Becca Blurring Loose Powder. I get the shade Golden Hour, and it is just a perfect match. It blends into my skin beautifully. It covers up all my flaws, and I absolutely love it. And then I have these two affordable powders, which I found to be very, very good. And I know I just told you guys how much I disliked the Believe Beauty foundation, but I absolutely love the powder. The powder is also only $5 at Dollar General, and this is pretty much the closest thing I have found in the affordable brands that is anywhere near the Becca Blurring powder that I was just telling you about. And this one is a pressed powder, and I found it at Marshall's. I like it for two reasons. It is a very nice match. It sets on my skin very well, and it also has SPF. It's only SPF 16, but hey, that's better than nothing. And it is the Physicians Formula, the healthy powder. I mean, you guys, I absolutely, do you guys see that? Like, I very seldom hit pan on anything, especially a powder, because I have so many of them, but I am, like, down to where I'm about to be scraping the corners on this bad boy. I love this powder. And then there was the two powders that, of course, disappointed me very much. The Beauty Bakery flour powder. I had gotten this a while back in a little, it was a little sample one that I got in my extra goodies from Busy Beauty. I just did not like the powder. I know that it looks like flour and it comes off with but it left a white cast, and it basically just sat on top of my skin. I mean, I have this Yate London Everyday Vacay coconut setting powder, and it has a white tone, and it does not do that. I actually think this is like, comes in pretty high up on my list of ones that I like, but this powder, I did not like it at all. And then I had the Bare Minerals Performance Wear Powder Foundation. It's supposed to be the 2-in-1. I absolutely cannot stand it. It is like it just sits on top of my skin. It gives absolutely no coverage at all. I mean, I might as well just not have any makeup on. And I mean, if I'm going to put something on my face, I want to at least, you know, be able to see it. So let's see, after that, I guess I would go to my eye primers. Now, everybody that watches me should know my absolute favorite eye primer is my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Now, I have not tried a lot of eye primers. I am going to admit that now. But this one is my absolute favorite. I always try to have this in my collection. And then the one that disappointed me, and I'm really sad because I got two tubes of it in my BoxyCharm, was the Pretty Vulgar eye primer. it is so tacky to me. I absolutely cannot stand it. I had to use it when I lost my makeup bag that had my Urban Decay in it, and it drove me absolutely crazy. I had to put a powder over it every time before I did my makeup because it was just that tacky. Even when I let it sit, I cannot stand this primer. I'm not going to talk about eyeshadows, obviously, because then we'd have to get into 1,000,001 palettes. For my eyebrows, this will always be in these. There's two of them. They're both by Benefit. The Goof Proof Brow Pencil and the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I absolutely love these two eyebrow pencils. I just learned how to, matter of fact, I got this in a box from my beautiful friend Naomi King because I used to use eyeshadow when I did my eyebrows. I wouldn't even do them on camera. I never let anybody see me do them. I told everybody I used eyeshadow, but I would never let anybody see me do it. And I love this. I from the first time, like, it was like perfection. And then I got the Precisely My Brow one in an Ipsy bag, and I actually love that one even better. I'm out of that one right now, but I still have this one, and these will forever be my all-time favorite. I haven't really tried that many eyebrow pencils to have one that I can tell you I completely dislike. Now, I really did not care for the $1 billion brow one. I just don't think that set is all that. I don't know what everybody brags about, but it's not nothing that I completely, totally think is garbage. I just didn't prefer it. And when we go into mascaras, the mascara that I completely could not stand, and a lot of people loved it, is the It Superhero Mascara. I did not like the It Superhero Mascara, and I did not like the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. People raved about those two mascaras, and I was so excited to get them when I first started doing makeup, and I absolutely cannot stand either one of them. But I do, however, have two mascaras that I absolutely love. I love this Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Actually, I have two mascaras by Urban Decay, and I love both of them. I have the Perversion Mascara, and I have the Lash Freak Mascara, and both of them work beautifully, but this is the first mascara besides my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara that I could just use by itself. Usually I use 2 or 3 mascaras on my eyes because I don't use fake eyelashes, and I have very sparse, thin eyelashes, so I usually use 2 or 3 different combinations, but this one I absolutely love. I can use all by itself. And then for the affordable mascara, my Physicians Formula Natural Origin Mascara. I absolutely love this. Whenever I'm using a combination of mascaras, this is always the first one that I put down. I did have the Laura Geller eyelash primer that I absolutely loved. Like, oh my god, I love that stuff. But it was in my bag that I lost, and I haven't found a way to get a new one yet. I do not usually use eyelash primer because it's white, and I think it is completely idiotic to put white across your eyelashes, and then you gotta try to cover it up with black. I never understood that theory. I did not like any primers because I had such a hard time getting it to cover up. But both of these, even without my eyelash primer, I absolutely love these mascaras, and I will always have these in my collection. And also for for eyeliners, I completely am in love with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I have one in 0. I also have another one. I cannot remember. It is a blue color. I just got it, but I love these eyeliners. They glide on so creamy and smooth. I am absolutely adore them. And then, of course, from the affordable brands, if you guys can't tell, I love the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. For one, the size of the pencil really works for me as a personal preference. I have problems with my hands. I have nerve damage and I have numbness. A lot of times I have problems gripping things, so the bigger the pencil, the fact that the pencil is made bigger is a plus for me. But I also think that it performs very nicely. The color glides on very nice and it stays put. For an affordable eyeliner, I think that the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil is great. There's only one eyeliner that I would have to say that I absolutely did not like, and that was the hard candy eyeliners. I tried several different colors, and none of them seemed to take to my eyes. Like, I would rub them on so much my eyes would be irritated, and I still had no color there. And the first time I did it, I thought maybe it was the eyeliner that I got. Maybe it was old, maybe it was bad, I don't know, because I had it in kryptonite. It was supposed to be a green color. Did not show up at all, but there's been about 3 or 4 different colors of the hard candy eyeliner that I tried, and none of them stay on my eye. I refuse to buy another hard candy eyeliner. And let's go into highlighters now. Now, highlighters, I'm learning a lot, and it's funny because I look back to a year ago and think about the things that I said that I absolutely loved, and then I look at them now and I think about, wow, they really weren't that great. But for highlighters, my all-time favorite highlighter, and I'm sure most of you can already say this before I even pull it up, is my Ofra Cosmetics. I have the Rodeo Drive one. I do have a couple other colors, but I absolutely love these. I have the Nikki Tutorials one. I have several of the Ofra highlighters, but the Rodeo Drive is my favorite. It is just a perfect match. I have loved every Ofra highlighter that I have tried. There has not been one that has disappointed me. But I also fell in love with my Artist Couture Purple Dream. I got this in a I won a giveaway from Adventures with Xena, and I don't remember if it's when we exchanged palettes or when I won the giveaway from her. But anyways, this was one of the things that she put in the box, and I did not know it was coming. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't. But this highlighter is just super amazing. It has shifts of purple in it, but it's not really overbearing. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is like one of my, oh my god, I absolutely love this highlighter. And then for the affordable ones, another Physicians Formula product. This is the Butter Highlighter in the shade Pearl. This is another one that I got from Busy Beauty. I have been introduced to a lot of brands that I would just never tried through Busy Beauty, and a lot of them are very affordable. And this Butter Highlighter is absolutely amazing. I love this highlighter. It literally, butter is the exact right name for that highlighter, and it goes on and it is just super gorgeous. I cannot say enough about this highlighter. As you can see, I have also, if you can see, a lot of my Physicians Formula products I have hit pan on, and like I said, I don't do that with a lot of stuff. First off, I haven't even been doing makeup that long, and that, you know, that seriously, like, it's been maybe a year that I've been really serious about doing makeup. And to have hit pan on all these Physicians Formula products, Physicians Formula is just, they're really great. And then these surprised me. I was really surprised at the fact that I love these. And these are the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. They are just absolutely, I mean, stunning. Do you see that? Now, you've seen the ones that I have tried to tried to do for you guys, and I am not good at swatches. So the fact that that these are even showing up like this, like I'm literally just one swipe. Do you see that? That is absolutely gorgeous. And I like the fact that I have these different colors, because sometimes, I like to, you know, do a little things that are a little extreme when it comes to my highlighters. But I've also found, I had the Anastasia Moonchild palette, which I absolutely adored. I just dropped it and like completely crushed it. That was my all-time favorite. But sometimes I like to take just the purple or the blues and wear them as an eyeshadow, as a quick swipe and go, for the days that I wanted a little bit of color, but I didn't have the time to stand there and do everything. But for affordable highlighters, Wet and Wild, oh my God, guys, the color payoff is amazing. I love this stuff. Now, there were two highlighters that completely disappointed me. And one of them was actually a brand I never heard of, but I got it in my Allure box. And this is the Floss one. And it is in the shade Sunlit. I was so disappointed. It is so creamy and so buttery that I just was super excited and just knew that there was going to be something. And as you can see, like, I just completely dug my hand down in there. And there is nothing, like hardly anything can you see. It was such a disappointment. And this one hurt me to my heart. This is the Too Faced Love Light Blinded by the Light Prismatic Highlighter. I was so super happy when I got this. I found this at Marshall's, and I think I only paid like $3 for it. And I was super excited. And then I came home and I put it on, and it's like nothing, like no matter how much I do it, there is just nothing there. So completely disappointed. If I'd have paid full price for this, I'd have been really mad. I'm going to speed it up because I can see that I'm going way over into a long video. There wasn't really any blushes that I completely did not like, other than this Hard Candy baked blush. And then I had these two Ciate London blushes that I got last year in my BoxyCharms, the marbled light ones. They were huge disappointments to me. People were ranting and raving about how much they loved them. I did not. But I am forever in love with my Pretty Vulgar Prim Vixen blush. I absolutely love this. I wear this all the time. But my absolute favorite one is actually my Profusion blush and bronzer set that I found at Marshall's. I only paid $7.99 for this. And the color payoff on all of these is amazing. And there is so many varieties that I can mix and match and create different shades on my face. I love this palette, this blush palette. Oh my God. If I could find another one, I'm going to, and I will stock up on them. If for every one I can find, I'm going to get. And the last thing, well, no, I'm going to tell you about setting sprays first because that's the shorter one. My absolute favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay Up All Night. I have a bottle of it. I do not know where it is. But the setting spray that really disappointed me was Marc Jacobs. I have never had anything Marc Jacobs, and I was super excited when I got this. And this is absolutely one of the worst setting sprays I've ever used. It comes out super, the spray is like a super thick mist, and it just does not sit on my face well at all. I do not think that it holds my makeup in place. I don't think it really does anything. I get more hold out of the Ofra shimmer spray than I do out of this setting spray. So this was a complete disappointment. But my Urban Decay Up All Nighter, I also have the Urban Decay Quick Fix, and I love that too. But the Urban Decay Up All Nighter is my staple setting spray. And the last thing we're going to talk about, of course, is my favorite thing of all, and that would be my lippies. I had a very hard time with this one, but, so I thought about the ones that I use the most, and I've figured out that, when it comes to lippies and lip glosses, I am in love with the ABH formula. I love the color choices. I love the color payout. I love the way they feel on my lips. I absolutely love everything about the ABH lippies and lip glosses. And then, of course, anybody that's been following me knows that the Too Faced Rich and Dazzling lip glosses is my everything. I have had all 4 shades twice, and this is the only one that I have left that has anything in it, and it is the 2 Night Stand, and that's only because I didn't get it very long ago. I need to get all 4 of them all over again. These would absolutely probably be my favorite lip glosses of all times. And then, of course, for the affordable brand, I love Milani. Milani has a lot of products that I love. They weren't necessarily my holy grails, but pretty much everything I have used from Milani I liked. Like I told you about the foundation, she has a very nice powder. But I mean, I had the Milani Ludicrous lip gloss. I had the Hypnotic Lights lip gloss. I have the Amore matte lipstick. I had a few other lippies, and I've had different shades of all of these, and I absolutely love the Milani. It feels good on my lips. It stays put. It wears nicely. It doesn't wear off. And then, I also loved the lip glosses that came in the Urban Decay Stone Vibes collection. This is my favorite one so far, and basically it's because it smells and tastes like mint chocolate chip to me. And there actually has been lippies that disappointed me, and I know you guys are probably surprised because I rant and rave about lippies all the time. But this ColourPop, just a tint of lip color, I think is what it's called. Just a tint. Yes. It has the most god-awful smell. I cannot stand it. This is one of the most horrible things I've ever put on my lips. The Manicador, the Lip Whip. I absolutely cannot stand this stuff. I feel like my lips are stuck together. Like when I go, I feel like they're just sticky, and I can see the Lip Whip moving back and forth on my lips. It does not settle well on my lips at all. And then, these two right here, the Bella Pierre Kiss Proof Lip Cream and the Tattoo Junkies Lip Paint. Both of these were huge disappointments. Literally within 20 minutes of me putting them on, if I take a drink, if I smoke a cigarette, if I do whatever, it comes off. And when they come off in patches. And if I'm out somewhere and I'm having a cup of coffee, the last thing I want is to have a big chunk of the color come off of my lip, and then I got it all on this side. So these two, as far as I'm concerned, and for them to say that the Bella Pierre was $50, that is insane. Garbage. Garbage, garbage. I do not like either one of these. If anybody out there loves them, I'm sorry. You're entitled to your opinion, but I think these are complete garbage. So that is everything that I have for my Friday Fails and Holy Grails. I know that was a lot today, and I was here a long time, so if you stayed with me this long, I greatly appreciate it. But I just thought I would give you a rundown real quick of a full face of things that I absolutely love, and the ones that I think are just total garbage. So drop a comment down below. Was there anything that I loved that you guys don't? Was there anything that I said that I would like to toss in the trash that you think is wonderful? Let me know what you think down below. Like I said, if you're new here, I hope you enjoyed this and you will choose to hit that subscribe button. For those of you that have come back, you guys are so awesome. I am so blessed to have you guys in my life. I am so ecstatic. I am like 19 away from hitting my 200. I am so counting the just on the edge of my seat waiting to get there, because I have a super giveaway planned for you guys, because you guys have just been so freaking amazing. I can never tell you guys how much I love you. But that is all I have for today. I've been babbling long enough. I've kept you long enough. Thank you for staying with me this long. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay blessed, love and hugs, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I